Over the next 2 weeks.
This is a different speech. My second speech is an informative speech on traveling through an airport. I'm going to make a few points for you. Domestic travel has become really difficult. I don't know how many people have been in an airport lately, but it's not easy. You're going to find long lines at the check-in counters no matter which airline you choose to travel with. The TSA checkpoints are really difficult and sometimes stingy. They're not consistent in the way that they process your bags, so you can get through with one piece of equipment and one check-in and not get through somewhere else. Some of the rules and regulations, you know, the two carry-on items, it's inconsistent. You never know if you pick up something in an airport past security if you're going to be able to take it on with the plane. And lack of customer service. My first point, the long lines at the check-in counters. Airline advised travelers to be at the gate terminal 1 hour prior to travel, resulting in a mass of people trying to get into a check-in line counter at one time. Whether their travel is 4 hours away or 1 hour away, everybody's going to try and get in there early. And it causes long lines, and it's very frustrating because they don't move quickly. Airlines now charge for travel and your luggage. Luggage prices just went up for United and Continental. This only holds up the line for everyone and makes personal travel for me and military personnel who don't have to pay for their luggage very, very difficult, in that you can't just go to an encounter and approach the agent. You have to wait in the line for everyone else to be processed as well. And this takes a very long time. It can also make you miss, I've seen it make people miss their flights. My second point is TSA checkpoints. The lines at TSA checkpoints are terrible. I don't know if anyone has been through lately, but it's not fun. Every traveling person has to be screened at a TSA checkpoint. And the passengers who are early for their flights have no issues. But the ones that are running late or have just had problems at the check-in counters can miss their flights because of the congestion. I've personally been stuck at LAX TSA station for 2 hours before. It's ridiculous.
I know, I was trying it.
The items that are not allowed through are not standard. It's not published where you can find the list of TSA approved items. And if it is published, they're not consistent. One list will have 5 items and another list can have 10. Everyone knows that you can take a maximum of 3 ounces of liquid, no knives, no weapons of any kind through the gate. But what it isn't advertised is what kind of tools you can take. And for me personally, I travel with equipment tools such as like a putty knife. I take a putty knife and I take rollovers with me. Sometimes I can get through and sometimes I can't. My fourth point is that rules and processes aren't being enforced consistently, such as the 2 checking bags and 2 carry-ons. The check bags have almost always been standard, 50 pounds and 2 max. But 2 carry-ons used to be a laptop and a shopping bag, or another item, and then a purse. Now it's your laptop bag and your purse, and that's it. And sometimes if those planes are packed, they'll make you consolidate and you can only take 1 bag off. This causes problems for a lot of passengers because they travel with luggage or they're traveling with children and they don't make reprise for those people. My fifth point is customer service. Customer service is very, very frustrating. To deal with the same person day in and day out. And I understand that. Sometimes the jobs get frustrating. But if your job is to be customer service oriented and to help passengers that are trying to travel, you should do it with a smile. You should put a smile on your face and help people out. It's like being herded through as like cattle through a gate, and it's inconvenient for everyone. It's inconsistent and it causes problems. Now that you've heard my stance on the aggravation of airport travel, I think that you'd agree that airline traveling is difficult. I'm not saying that it's a bad idea, but I'm saying that there are many improvements that could be made. Thank you for your time.
Good job,
Hey, MacGyver, what are you doing? Cutting knife?